Good morning. I'm KHOU meteorologist Ramirez. We are starting off mostly chilly and cold out there. Temperatures are just above freezing here across the Houston area. We're sitting at around 35 degrees, especially at Bush Airport, but other areas, Brenham, Tomball, Pearland. Tomball is a little bit above freezing as well, but Brenham's at 31, Pearland 37, Conroe 33. As we look at those winds are very breezy out there. We're seeing winds gusting up to 25, close to 30 miles an hour, especially along the coast. And when you factor that in with the cold temperatures that we're currently experiencing, we're seeing those wind chill values in the 20s. This is how it feels like outside. So if you are making your way out the door this morning, you're going to want to bring a heavy jacket and layer up out there because we are looking at some pretty cold conditions. I know you're probably waking up and you're seeing the sunshine and it looks a beautiful day here across the Houston area, but we are looking at pretty cold wind chills down to the mid-20s, feeling like 24 in Conroe, 25 at Bush Airport, 24 in Tomball, feeling like 30 degrees out at Galveston, 21 out at College Station. The National Weather Service is issuing a cold weather advisory that will be in effect until 10 o'clock this morning. That is because of the wind chills that are pretty low out there and the wind speeds and the cold temperatures that we're currently experiencing. So you just want, even though it's sunny and clear and beautiful out there, you want to layer up because it is pretty cold. There's also going to be a freeze watch in effect for Sunday. This is all thanks to a hard freeze that will be in place for portions of southeast Texas. This is mostly our inland areas. And so temps are going to drop into the 20s and into the teens in some locations. So we could see 2 or more hours of temperatures below freezing here across the Houston area. So looking at your hourly planner for today, it is going to be quite a cold day later on this afternoon because even though we're going to see sunny skies, high temps are still going to remain in the 40s. And so we're looking at cooler temperatures today than what we saw yesterday, but this weekend's going to be a pretty cold and chilly one as we head into the next couple of days. But we are expecting another hard freeze for Sunday. But the good news, though, is that we're not expecting any precipitation out of this. It's going to be mostly dry, cold air that's going to be in place. So definitely keep that in mind. The KHOU 11 West weather team has issued a hourly weather impact alert from 12 a.m. to 9 a.m. That's because the temperatures will be in the 20s. So the need for people, pets, plants, and pipes, definitely you want to take that into precaution as we head into the next few days. At least the next several hours. Current temps right now are out of the north between 30 and 35 miles an hour, but definitely expecting this weekend to look mostly dry. But as we head into much of next week, we are expecting the arrival of this low pressure system moving in from the west. That is going to be moving in and bringing the chance for a few isolated showers and storms for Tuesday and into Wednesday. So Wednesday, rain chances will be returning. This front's not going to be as strong as what we've seen in days past, so definitely keep that in mind that we are expecting rain chances to eventually return, but temps are just not going to be as cold, especially as we head into the middle of the week. Winds gusting up to about 20-25 miles an hour, but we will see those wind speeds continue to, I saw this graphic just sort of just zoom in there, but we will see winds die down to about 12 to 15 miles an hour, especially as we head into the early hours of Monday. But we are expecting those winds to somewhat gust between 20 and 25 miles an hour. So as we look at the future temperatures for the next couple of days, we are expecting highs to be in the 40s for today, but we will drop into the 20s for tonight. So keep that in mind that we are expecting lows to be about 27 in Bush, 26 in Tomball, 28 at Hobby, 38 at Galveston, 25 in Cleveland going into tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, a pretty cold morning, and then wind chills in the teens likely as well. The drought report is showing severe drought conditions still slowly spreading into portions of southeast Texas. That is going to continue to get worse because we're not really expecting much in the terms of rain chance for the next couple of weeks, but just keep in mind that the Climate Prediction Center is calling for drier than normal conditions as we head into February 6th to February 10th. So very well kind of a sign that we're not going to see much in the terms of rain going into the next few days. As far as your 7-day forecast, high temps are going to continue to be a roller coaster ride as we head into the next new week as well, because we are expecting those temps to rise into the upper 60s, lows into the 20s and 30s. But each and every morning for the next 7 days are going to be pretty cold out there, so you're going to be able to need to keep those jackets on standby as we head into the next 7 days. So if you are just now joining me on KHOU 11 Plus, we are looking at a very cold morning here across the Houston area. Skies are very clear. It's sunny out there. It's a beautiful day, but it is going to be quite a cold one as we head into the next few hours. So Bush Airport sitting at 35 degrees, Galveston 40, Brenham at 31. You're able to see this camera sort of still shaking there, and that is because of all the wind speeds that we're currently currently experiencing. We're looking at winds that are now gusting up to 20 to 25 miles an hour, especially across town. We're also seeing some higher wind gusts across Galveston, gusting up to 35 miles an hour. So definitely the wind chill is also a factor on how cold it feels like. So when you factor in these winds, in addition to the cold temperatures that we're seeing this morning, this is how it feels like outside. 25 at Bush Airport, 22 at Brenham, 21 at College Station, 20 degrees in Huntsville, 27 at Hobby Airport, 30 degrees in Galveston. So that's why the National Weather Service has issued that cold weather advisory that's in place until 10 o'clock this morning, because we are seeing pretty low wind chills across the area, and that does include all of southeast Texas. So for tomorrow, they've issued a freeze watch, and this is because this is going to be the first time that we've really seen a hard freeze here across the area. I know we saw the freezing temperatures last week, but we were not really under freezing or at freezing here in Houston for a prolonged period of time. So we have to keep that in mind as well, that we are expecting those hard freeze conditions for tonight, with temperatures in the 20s and in the teens for areas north of town. So the worst of the cold is going to be Sunday morning, not this morning, but tomorrow morning, heading into the next 48 hours. As far as your hourly planner, high temps struggling to make it out of the 40s this afternoon, getting up to 44 degrees, especially by 3 p.m. Mostly sunny skies. It's going to be a clear, cold, and dry day. We're also going to see breezy conditions, so those feels like temps are still going to be quite cold out there if you are spending time outdoors. So you want to bundle up and definitely stay safe out there when it comes to these cold temperatures. So you want to still also keep those plants covered and those pipes wrapped around your home. All those winterization efforts that you made during our last freeze that we saw last weekend, last weekend, you want to keep those in place as we head into the next few days, because or the next few hours, couple of days rather, because we are expecting those temperatures to remain rather cold and to about freezing for the most part. So definitely a pretty cold outlook. The only thing that we're tracking is just the surge of colder temperatures that are now in place, all thanks to this high pressure system that is just building in across much of the south. That is keeping the wind speeds high and those temperatures cold. So usually during this time of the year, high pressure systems bring the mass of cold air up from the north and brings it southward, and that's what we're seeing for today. So the thing to look forward to is the rain chance that we're expecting for the middle of the week. We do have another little weak cold front that's in store for us as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. That's going to be a low pressure system moving across much of the south. We're going to see this front sort of just meander across southeast Texas. It's not going to be a strong cold front. It's more of a Pacific low pressure system, and that's going to bring a few showers from Tuesday through Wednesday. And this front's not going to be as strong as what we've seen in the past week or so. We're only going to see those temps drop us by a good 10 degrees. And so as we look at those high temperatures for the next 10 days, we are going to warm up quite drastically as we head into Monday and Tuesday, with high temperatures getting up to about 67 or 70 degrees for Monday and Tuesday. And then that next cold front that's arriving on Wednesday is going to bring us back down into the upper 50s. So not really expecting anything in the terms of freezing temperatures, but we are expecting those conditions to remain mostly just dry, at least for the next couple of days. And then we do have a chance for some showers, but I don't think that's going to do much that's going to get us out of that drought situation that we're seeing that's spreading across southeast Texas. So as far as your 7-day forecast, highs in the 40s for today, Sunday getting up to 53, but we will be dropping into the mid-20s for tomorrow morning. We're going to still remain in the 30s for Monday, but Monday is going to be a pretty pleasant day with mostly sunny skies and highs in the upper 60s. And then Tuesday, we're going to start seeing that cloud cover once again return, with those showers returning by the middle of the week. And eventually, temperatures are just not going to drop by that much as we deal with this little low pressure system that's going to bring us that rain chance. We're going to see those high temps topping out in the 50s with lows in the 50s and 40s, at least for the next 7 days. And as always, we are tracking the latest weather conditions here across the Houston area on KHOU 11 Plus, which you're watching right now, or on the KHOU 11 app. Make sure to download that. We will be giving you continuous updates throughout the week, especially as we deal with our next chance for rain as we head into Wednesday. Make sure to tune in later this morning at KHOU 11 News Morning News at 9 a.m. I, along with anchor Cheryl Mercedes, will be giving you the latest news and weather headlines. We'll be back here in just about an hour.